Harry Connick Jr. one time in San Diego with 10,000 people. He goes, Bryan, come on up here and say some words. He's real funny, ladies and gentlemen. He's the funniest guy I know.
Did the crowd do this?
Dude, nobody knew me. Nobody knew me. I'd done Mad TV twice for 2 years. I'm up there and I'm like, I'm on a date and I go, all right, guys. I said something like, where's the tuba? We need a tuba up here.
Making some jokes?
Yeah, and I couldn't. He goes, say some shit, Bryan. Make us laugh. And then I go, well, you're on the stage. He jumps into the audience and sits with my girl. Now I'm alone. And I go, feelings, nothing more than...
Nothing. They're not there for that, bro.
It didn't work, dude. It didn't work. I wasn't prepared, and I sang a little bit of feelings, and that's all I knew. And I go, listen, I'd like to do this more, but I got to get out of here. Bye.
You know what the worst is, though? With a circumstance like that, I bet you left, and then you went, if I had known, I would have done X, Y, Z. But you were put in the worst circumstance
I'm on a date
ever.
I'm on a first date.
Because the first thing I would have thought of was just the first thing I thought was like, you either go in a character. I don't even live here. I was this girl, and
but you can't just start doing stand.
No,
especially there. That crowd's not
Harry Connick Jr.
It's a Harry Connick Jr. It's.
He makes baby making music, man. They're not there to see you tell jokes.
And now some guy nobody knows, by the way. Some guy nobody knows. Bryan, say a couple words, man. He's real funny.
Harry kind of screwed you, man.
Where's
Billy Joel set him up for success.
Where's the tuba?
But in his mind, he thought it was gonna be. He didn't mean it like that. No. But he knows how funny Bryan is.
I can turn it on. No.
But oh my god, yeah.
Maybe sometimes. Maybe you can't.
Have you ever had something go bad like that, Jim?
Oh God, yeah.
You have to improvise. You can't do material.
But not at a
years ago. Yeah, horrible. Bombed in front of thousands.
Yep. What happened?
I've done that.
There was two. You brought up. We were just talking off before the podcast.
Yeah.
You brought up David Tell.
Yeah.
I got a David Tell horrendous bombing story for me, and I have a story of playing some big radio thing. It was like 15,000 people, and I ate it so hard. But the worst was the worst. It's not really like putting on a spot. It's just eating it hard in front of people.
Just bombing.
Horrendously. This thing called gator growl.
Never heard of it. Sounds terrible.
It's the Gators, the Florida Gators.
Jacksonville.
Publicist knows it. Gainesville.
Gainesville. Don't say Jacksonville.
They amp this. So they start showing up a week before in campers and all that.
Was it FSU game or something?
I have no clue.
Big game.
I don't even know who's playing.
Okay.
It's in the football stadium, and before they do it, it's like 70,000, 80,000 people.
Oh, that's
homecoming.
easy to control.
Yeah.
Now they're listening too.
It's in the swamp.
Yeah, now they go, listen, the greatest of greatest have been here. I'm Billy Crystal or whatever. They said it was Daniel Tosh had to go first. No one knew who Daniel Tosh is. A baby.
All Florida guys.
Then Dave Attell had to do 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. I had to go up and finish with I think 25 or a half hour.
So you were the headliner.
I'm the big headliner because I'm from Saturday Live. This is a big shabiggle.
God, Tosh pointed out what David was telling you.
Daniel Tosh, a baby. I'm looking at him, and you're 3 tiers up. The stage is like off level 2. Yeah. Okay, and in between is bands like at the marching bands and cheerleaders, and there's videos and people speaking. Oh, we've been in the school for. So they said, if you curse, now this is the biggest paycheck I've ever had in my life.
That big for that
for a gig, and I gotta say, even to this day, one of the biggest paychecks.
Wow!
And I went, oh my God!
Oh man!
Someone crapped out of it, and they said, we want you to fill it in. I said, oh my God! So I'm thinking, after tonight's gig, I'm gonna be making at least this paycheck and then some. And I'm gonna be playing stage. This is gonna be a monster event for me. So I'm there to get that check and crush it. If you curse, if you smoke, if you're making fun of homosexuals, bring up religion,
yep,
your check is gone. No problem. Sign right here. No problem. Now I'm thinking, how is Attell gonna pull this off?
God,
how's he gonna pull off? He can't curse. He can't talk about religion. He can't talk about sex. I gotta watch this.
Even Daniel too, man. He's a dirty.
I don't remember what Daniel touched.
Attell though would Attell would say things like, "Do you have children, ma'am?" "No." "Well, then you're a failure." I mean, he was that guy.
Oh, I'll tell you what happened.
I can't wait for this.
So this is before insomnia and everything. So, and I actually learned from Dave on this one. So Tosh goes up. No one's even paying attention to him. They don't know who he is, and he's a young kid. And all of a sudden, Attell goes on stage, right? And I watch him sign the contract. Wow, this is gonna be great. He lights a cigarette on the stage.
Oh, wow.
And they're going, "What the hell? What the hell is he
signed the
doing?"
contract.
And he goes, "Let's get this out of the way. Cock, fuck, tits, whore, cunt, lesbian, homosexual, asshole." And he goes on and on.
What a legend.
And on.
What a
and,
legend.
and it ends with him going, "Sorry, Dean, tonight's for the students."
Oh, they go crazy.
What a legend.
He goes, "Sometimes I stick my cock in the fishbowl just to let him know who's boss." I love this time of year. Is it me or is eggnog just elf calm? They're rioting. They're rioting.
Is it there?
And I just went, "Oh my God.
Holy fuck.
I'm
Shut the place down. You're
fucked.
He shut the place down.
I mean, David
Lit the whole crowd
David
up.
Tell's
fucked." And he walks up.
God, he's a genius.
Dude, he walks on the
best.
stage and he walks by me and goes, "Guess I'm not getting paid." Oh,
He didn't give a fuck.
What a beast!
oh, wow.
Yeah,
And
great.
I just,
What a legend.
it started with section 147. Section. And then section 211 went, "We agree with that section." And then the whole arena was like, "Yeah, fuck this guy." And there was maybe 8 people going, "I love him on Saturday Night Live. This isn't fair. Give him a chance." Dude, I ended doing fucking hand puppets.
Oh my God.
It was bad.
So I did.
Did you get paid?
Oh, I got my check.
Jokes on you.
Dave,
Jokes on you,
I don't know how-
Gainesville.
Following David Tell like that. is So
Oh,
I
what a
did.
gangster.
I had a.
That's a gangster move.
So gangster.
Well, I did the same thing for USC. When I needed for my first biggest gig was doing this for USC. They had their
Yes.
right.
It's huge.
So they go, "Look, you're gonna have screens. It's great."
Who's this for? Me?
This is for USC.
University of Southern California.
Pete Carroll came out. He had the team. So I have to come out and do 30 minutes.
Of clean material.
I look out there though, and there's a gate guard, and so the nearest student is, I don't know.
Forever.
Yeah,
50-yard line.
Yeah, I mean 20 yards away, 30. So I go, "This is not good. It's outdoors and it's crazy." And I go, "How are they going to listen to me?" And they're introducing the football players, and it's the big thing, and it's the entire campus. So I go, "I'm not David Tell, ladies and gentlemen. I
That's
can't
not
do
your
those
style.
things.
No.
I mean, I wish I could, but I don't know what I'm doing." So I get out and I do, and I know it's going to be a fucking disaster. I
Right.
know, and I go, "I'm going to eat the biggest dick. I'm going to eat the biggest dick. I don't even know how
take
to
it, bro.
open this. I can't remember. I think I was going, I want a pet eagle. I go, maybe I'll start with having a pet eagle that I can sick on people's faces. Great job, Bryan. I want to just go, what? Not funny, not David Tell. And I go into my, and I remember one guy's going like this. He's trying to encourage me. And I go,
Way in the
"I'm
25-yard
dead.
line."
I'm dead. And they're going, it's already starting.
The sections.
They made a fucking mistake. Now, remember, I'm getting paid. I'm at the time, I think it was more than I ever made. And then I had 20 grand or something, a lot.
Dude, this was more.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was great.
Big boy.
I'm sure it was. But for
6
me,
figures, Jim?
But for me, I was nobody. I was a shithead. And, I'm getting 20 grand. That was a lot of money for me.
Right.
I wasn't Jim
That's
Breuer.
a lot of money.
It didn't matter. It was for a half hour.
Period.
And I had to
Easy
drive to
work.
USC.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't wait. I got to make this right. And
long
by the
career.
way, he's going through all the other comedians that have done it. The big comedians.
Right.
I'm like, well, I've arrived. So I'm not exaggerating. I was 3 minutes into my bit. They fucked something up. In the middle of my act,
The audio.
the marching band comes onto the stage. The marching band. I'm doing my thing, and I go, "This
Right
is going
for
to be
the
a
best.
dead." Yeah. Oh.
Right for the best.
The best.
Get the fuck
They're looking
out.
at me in a puzzled way. I've been doing this long enough to know when I'm going to eat a dick,
Yeah.
and I go, "They're not. This is going to be a disaster." Here goes.
See ya.
It comes on stage. I got 20 grand for 3 minutes of work.
That's not
They
bad.
go, I go, well, see you later. And the woman goes, come on in. I go, we don't know. They go, well, that's it, I guess.
We're sorry. We're so sorry.
3 minutes.
Well, how about
That's
how about at the time at the Tim Tebow charity?
Oh, that was was not good.
So
because there were
there's
sick kids in the audience.
So let me fill you in on this, Jim. So I
my
would do
whole
this Tim Tebow charity every year. Tim's a good friend of mine, and they go, "Hey man, we need to have a comedian up here. We always like to open this thing with the fundraiser with a comic." And they originally asked me to do it. I go, "I can't do clean comedy. I haven't been doing it that long. You need you. I got the guy for you. I got Bryan Callen." They go, "Really?" I go, "He's amazing. He's gonna be great." They go, "Okay, cool. Set up all our flights. We go down there." Before Bryan hits the stage, his brother who runs all of it goes, so this is how we're going to do it, because they're super religious. He goes, so we're going to say prayer, then we're going to be Bryan. We're going to bring Bryan up. And I went, hey, I went like this, Jim. I go, no, a prayer? You're going to bring a
But I have a whole act. I'm ready. I'm going to crush it. It's all athletes, no problem.
And then I go, and then they go, hey man, make sure he keeps it super clean.
Well, there are
everyone
kids
in
with
there's
oxygen.
Christian. We didn't know this. No, hey Jim, there's Make-A-Wish kids in the back who will die in 7 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I didn't know- I didn't
There's an
mean to set 'em up
11-year-old
for-
right here. I go, I can't do this. I'm going to talk about jerking off standing up. I can't. The whole act is done.
Hey, Bryan gets so super religious crowd. Bryan gets up and goes, does some, I forget your exact bit, does a bit, goes, let's be honest though, I am funnier than Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
My asshole
I go,
does this.
I'm funnier than
my
the great
asshole
men.
goes like this.
Oh,
And I go,
God.
oh man, we're doing it. Huh?
The joke was, I mean, you know, they're blah, 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 great men like Einstein, you know, say, I
can all
am
agree.
funnier. I mean, I'm funnier than the great men.
And
And
hold
I
on,
pause and I go, I mean, even Jesus, I don't think he could follow me. He could heal people. And usually it would kill because the way I set it up.
It's funny.
Tebow's looking at me like this.
Oh,
And I'm
Hold on,
like,
they go from him to me, and I'm like this.
oh,
I look at Bryan and go,
oh God.
But by the way, and I have the 11-year-old with the oxygen right here. I can't do comedy. I can't do my dirty shit where I'm talking about Batman jerking off huddled over his computer. I can't do any of this stuff.
I started
got a
grabbing
whole
kids and
fucking
wheeling
act.
them out, going, maybe some other
Oh, I ate the biggest dick. I ate the big, and I was like, Urban Meyer, the only one laughing his ass off. Urban Meyer,
But even he, kind of.
Oh, man.
Everyone kind of, it was
It was
tough.
bad.
It was
It
a tough
didn't work.
night.
It didn't
It was a
I had to get out of there immediately.
It was not good. It was not fun.
I had to
tough
get out of
night.
there.
Tim, thanks for having me here. This was an honor.
They took it out on me.
Well, they asked me to apologize, and I was like, I can't do that. But yeah, it was what it was. It was fine. It was,
Wow.
it was just a tough one.
Wow. Yeah, you know, it's part of our
Shit
lumps.
Tell
happens,
you
man.
this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.